Hi guys, welcome to today's video about the Camponotus lianghuang, or the bright yellow carpenter ant, a ant species from China or Asia, known for their vivid yellow orangey colors. I find them absolutely beautiful and amazing. I had a colony back in 2021, I think. Unfortunately, I didn't have their I didn't have had their husbandry well pinned down. I think I miscalculated the amount of humidity they needed. I think I got fooled by the slender look of the workers and the queen, making me think they were arboreal, when actually they are probably not. And so I dropped the humidity in their nest too much, and they ended up failing. Basically, later in or beginning of 2022, I managed to source another colony, the one that you are looking right now, with between 40 and 60 workers. You can go to the website and check the first log, called Camponotus lianghuang 2.0, where I show some pictures of this colony when I got them for the first time. So so this was back in February 2022, and now we are in mid-April, so 2 months later, and the colony doesn't have 40 or not even 60 workers. So what happened? So here's the update of these last 2 months. Basically, I used the original test tube, and I housed them on a small outworld, and later on I decided to add some soil. Again, I wanted to try out this theory that they were actually not arboreal, but they were ground carpenter ant species, and this proved to be a very big mistake. I didn't check the soil properly, and there were mites on them inside the soil. So basically, the mites transferred to the colony, and I didn't notice. And by the time that I managed to find it, it was already too late. All the workers had mites. Luckily, the queen only had one mite. That was good news. After seeing that, I thought, okay, I can save this colony, because normally what I do is if any of my colonies has any of these predatory mites, normally I am, let's say, merciless. I freeze them. Normally, I don't and I don't risk anything with these predatory mites. But it was so difficult to find this second colony, and there weren't any others available in the market. So I decided to save them, and I think things turned out really well. So let me describe the whole process. Basically, I got a big tub. I applied baby powder alcohol barrier to it. I dumped the whole colony inside. I threw the test tube away, and then I picked the queen and separated her into another smaller enclosure, and picked all the brood pupae, larvae, and eggs one by one. I checked them. Luckily, none of the brood had any mites, so that was a good news. And I placed all the broods with the queen in that separate enclosure. While I checked the workers, unfortunately, the workers are completely riddled with mites. So I thought, okay, there's nothing I can do with the workers, so I will just focus with the queen and the brood, in hopes that the pupae would eclode and she would get new workers soon. So basically, that's what I did. I prepared a new test tube. I put the queen with her only mite still attached, and together with the brood. And 3 days later, she had her first worker. I kept checking her and the brood to see if I could spot any mites. I didn't, and a very interesting thing happened. The mite that was attached to her body actually ended up dropping. I don't know where it gone. I cannot find it anywhere, and it's not on her body, and it was not on the brood, and not in the cotton. So I don't know where it went. Yeah. So after 3 days, the first worker appeared. 3 days later, another one. So I thought, okay, things are going to be fine. This colony is going to make a comeback. And so this is the post of today, which you can also see in the blog. Camponotus lianghuang, the comeback. And as for the workers that were kept separately in the first quarantine box, what I decided to do was I placed them outside. I decided to see what would happen if I left them exposed to the cold and to the direct sunlight. And I left them outside, I think, for between 5 and 7 days. And at the end of that period, I decided to check on them. At this moment, the queen already had like 2 or 3 workers, so I thought, let's give it a try. Let's see what's going on with the workers that I left outside. And to my surprise, like 70 or 80% of the workers no longer had any mites attached to them. So I decided to carefully pick one by one, inspect them, and see if there were any mites left. So what you're seeing now on your screens is basically the workers that I could salvage. I did find that some of the workers still had mites. So after saving all of these that you are seeing, I decided not to risk it anymore. I didn't want to have mites coming back. I knew I could save more workers, but this was already a very good amount to have the comeback of this colony. So yeah, so this is today's update on this awesome, fantastic species. If you manage to find them, I do recommend you keep them. They are very, very interesting and active ants. Unfortunately now, because of the intense light that they're exposed to, they are a little bit shy. But yeah, this is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check the blog, see the other pictures, and yeah, see you in tomorrow's video about roaches again. Bye.